We still have not recovered from the COVID expenditure, right? We still haven't recovered. And there, I don't know whether you've seen, flus are up, by a huge percentage so far with the number of people admitted to hospital, and they're afraid of this new strain of COVID to come, right? So
and these other viruses.
And the other viruses. So I'm jabbed up to the hill, right?
Right. So you believe in the jabs and the vaccines?
I do. Yes.
Good. Yeah, I've managed to get away with not getting many flu jabs during my life. Somehow, seem to be okay. But I put that down to me being vegan. But that's a whole nother story. Interesting. So things have changed. So during your lifetime, in the world of finance, it must have been very harsh back in the day towards the attitude towards gays, but now it's opened up quite a lot. Do you still worry about people knowing, especially clients?
Yeah. But I'm just open about it now. I'm fortunate enough that I have enough to survive, right? And that I can, choose my clients. I don't have to beg for clients anymore, right? I don't need the client to actually pay my electricity bills and gas bills and things like that.
Right.
Or my current partner's issue.
So you never had any discrimination explicit, or have you suffered?
I suffered a bit at Goldman Sachs. I would say, so my first proper partner, I went out with him for 14 years.
Right.
And I went on a field trip to India, to China, first of all. And then we went from China to India, right? And it's 6.5 hours time difference with India, right? And I would speak to my partner before, and anyway, he was in court the following day, so his mother, father, etc., were all staying in the house, etc., and it was because he was speeding over whatever. It was a minor offence, right? And but he had to appear. And he died. He died of something called SUDEP, sudden unexpected death due to epilepsy, right? And so I had to arrange he had to have, because he hadn't been seen by a doctor, he had to have an autopsy, right? He then had to, I then did a requiem mass for him in Soho. I then arranged...
So this is after flying back from India? So
Right.
You had to
It was a lonely flight.
Right.
I'd say people said, Nigel, you're not your normal jokey, laughy self
because nobody at work knew that you were gay and that you had this long-term partner, and then you couldn't even say, oh, by the way, my 14-year-old boyfriend's, like my 14-year-old relationship boyfriend's just died.
At the age of 37.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. So but I had someone else in my life who came along, picked me up, but I didn't leave the house for a long time, right? I did a lot of telephone calls, not Zooms, but telephone calls. And then I went up to Edinburgh because I was served with the writ at the time for the divorce from my ex-wife,
right,
thinking that I'd be at the weakest point in my life with my partner having died, and he could not actually give evidence, right, as he's dead.